Hello everyone. As a part of this task, we will be solving some problems related to the given data. Actually, in this document, we see balance sheet and income state provided, and by using the details that is provided, we are supposed to calculate total liabilities to equity ratio, total interest to earned ratio, total burden to covered ratio. And in addition to that, we are supposed to calculate interest payments requirement, principal and interest payments requirement. And finally, based on the values that are calculated, we are supposed to make some sort of comment on the values. Okay, these are the three important parts we'll be doing: A, B, C. If you scroll down your document, in the bottom you can see some sort of calculations that are provided by me. So here, first, before start writing about total liabilities to equity ratio, discuss what is the purpose. What is its purpose? Some sort of theory. Just include at least one or two lines of detail on that. Okay, so here just write about it. From here you can start and you can write what is the purpose. Then discuss the formula and how some elements of the formula has to be calculated. Here from the given data we can see the data about total liabilities and total assets, but there is no data related to equity. So we need to use equity formula to calculate equity. Equity formula is total assets minus total liabilities that generates equity of the company. So by implementing this formula, we will be calculating total equity that is created. Then by using the formula, total liabilities to equity ratio formula, that is liabilities by equity. Total liabilities divided by equity, we get the ratio of total liabilities to equity ratio. Just make a small comment about the data. So we can say that from 2005 to 2006, the value got increased. It is improved. Total liabilities to equity ratio is increased. Usually, it means that the equity, so when total liabilities value is increasing, it means that the total liabilities is more when compared to total equity created. So it's a negative sign. So this value should be low actually. Like when the value of total liabilities to equity is low, then the value is said to be performing high. So in 2005, the value is low, so it is a good one. But if you when compare it to 2009. So this says that total liabilities increased when the value is more. It says that are more. So the more liabilities, less the equity. So equity should be always high. Then only it is possible to say that the company is doing good. Okay. So based on that, you can understand how to interpret. So the value was good in 2005 with respect to total liabilities to equity ratio. But when compared to 2009, it which got somehow reduced. Okay, the total equity is reduced. Next one is time interest earner ratio. So similar to that one, you are supposed to discuss about what is the purpose and what is the formula that we are using. Then describe what is the EBIT and discuss what is interest expense. Already these values are mentioned in the given information in the above information. Here you can see EBIT is operating profit. This is EBIT. Then interest expenses straight away given. These two values we will be taking here and perform in the calculation. So EBITs are placed here, interest expenses are placed here. Then what is the formula? EBIT divided by interest expense. We calculated this. So generally this value should be increasing because the larger the EBIT value and smaller the interest expense, then the company is mentioned to be performing good. So its debt will be low. Interest expense, when we pay interest, when we have some sort of debt, then only we will be paying interest. So, and in addition to that, even though we have taken debt, the EBIT, the earnings we have made should be very high. So these two comparisons we are supposed to understand. So here the value should be more to conclude that the company is good, performing good. From this we can see that from 2005 to 2007 the values got increased, then later it got reduced. So like some mixed response we can say, but just try to interpret. from how it is happening in 2005, how it happened in 2006, whether it is good or not bad, something you just discuss about those elements. All right. So next, tax times burden ratio. So number of times the burden is increasing. Just discuss about purpose and discuss about the formula. And here we need tax rate. Tax rate is calculated using this formula. We have these values: pre-tax income value and total income taxes value in the data that is provided above. So from that you will be taking the values and you will be performing analysis. So from that we got these ratios. Just cross check internet whether mm, here also this is calculated by using EBIT divided by the value. So when the value is calculated as it is dividing EBIT, the value of EBIT should be always more. So when as the value increases, we say that the company is performing good according to my understanding. Just have a cross check on the internet, just look into it. Then based on that, you try to analyze the information. All right. So next one, interest payments. Interest payments requirement, you just cross check again. What kind of values we are calculating, what is its purpose, and other things. Just have a look into it. Please cross check them and then perform some sort of simple analysis. Okay, so simple conclusion about how the values got changed. And finally, principal and interest payments requirement values. Similarly, you just discuss what is the purpose of calculating principal and interest requirements, then discuss about formula and make your conclusion on this one. So interpretation of these values, how the values changed over a period and what is its the outcome. And finally, so based on the interpretations you have made, what you understood that should be written here. It should be in small 100 to 200 words enough, 100 words enough actually. So as you have five different things, just make a comment on how different values getting changed. Okay, that's it from my side. Take care of that. Thank you.